Hello everybody, welcome back to What the Film. Today I want to talk about Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and our personal opinions on them.
Spider-Man 2002, played by Tobey Maguire, and The Amazing Spider-Man 2012 are superhero films based on the Marvel Comics.
During a school trip, nerdy Peter Parker got bit by a spider.
Peter discovers that he got granted the powers of Peter discovered that he got the superhuman abilities of a spider. He put these powers to good use after his Uncle Ben was killed, which he could have stopped. Which of the films did you watch first, and which one was your favourite? Who's going first?
Okay. The first Spider-Man film I watched was Tobey Maguire's, and I thought it was perfect for the role. The original is my favourite because I think Maguire captures the dynamic role of Peter perfectly.
Yeah, I grew up with watching Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. I just think he was perfect for the role. Like, I completely agree with Molly on that one. Like, I love Andrew Garfield, but I think Tobey will always be my Spider-Man just because I grew up watching him.
Andrew Garfield was my first Spider-Man I watched. Like, it was like the second movie. I really enjoyed it. I think he plays Spider-Man better than the other two. I think he plays Peter better than the other two.
But Spider-Man.
But Tobey Maguire is a better Spider-Man for me.
Right,
I'd say.
That makes sense.
The next question is, which film presents Peter's relationships and storyline better?
I'd say I'll go first. I'd say for the powers bit, I'd say Toby was better because it's more original too. It's more faithful to the original. I think it's bit by spider instead of him just walking into a lab without any security.
Yeah.
But I'd say Andrew Garfield, like I said earlier, is a better Peter because he's more nerdy. He has non-organic webs, which is what most of them have in the comics. And he's very nerdy. He's like an outcast per se. He looks very scrawny, which wouldn't make you think of a very powerful superhero. But I'd say Toby will be a better Spider-Man as he did greater feats of heroism and had better villains, I'd say.
Yeah, I think the relationships are better presented in The Amazing Spider-Man because I thought the actors had a lot more chemistry.
Yeah.
Like Andrew Garfield and was it Emma Stone? Yeah, I thought they had better chemistry. But I think the character of Peter himself is better played by Tobey Maguire because he fits the nerdy and intelligent role of Peter.
Yeah, in The Amazing Spider-Man, the relationships were way better because, like with Gwen Stacy, him and her, because didn't they date in real life?
Yeah.
It is Emma Stone, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, they dated. And because obviously Toby's MJ, she was awful. I could not stand her.
She was after the rich guy.
Yeah, she was. She was a gold digger.
and she was their neighbour, so that was even worse. She had a friends.
Okay, the next question is, which one has a better villain and why?
I'll go first again. I'd say Toby has the better villain. The Goon Goblin, Osborn, is so creepy and he fits it so well. He's so so weird and it's just I can't put it. It's so cynical. Yeah, that's the word. He's so cynical, and he doesn't even know that he's doing it. He's so hallucinogenic.
He suits the villain look so well.
Yeah.
Way better than The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He created a more creepy and fearful character.
I think because of how old the
Won the phone, wasn't it? You played it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think because obviously they're older cameras than The Amazing Spider-Man because The Amazing Spider-Man was a couple of years after.
2012.
10-year difference.
Yeah. 10-year difference. Yeah, exactly. And I think a lot of films like that, older films, are scarier than the new ones because of how just the equipment, because it makes a lot of difference.
Willem Dafoe made the performance because he Like the lizard in the Amazing one is okay. Like why turn evil? Was it the serum he got? Like I don't see why he became such a big villain.
Yeah.
But like Willem Dafoe, you can tell why. Cause it's similar, but it just is. I can't put it into words. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate each film?
I'd rate the original 9 out of 10 because I think it's like the perfect example of like an original superhero movie. But I'd rate The Amazing Spider-Man 6 because I think it's just like a play on the original, and I always like sucker for the originals. It's kind of just like don't have its own story.
And I'm a bit now. I say nostalgia. Yeah, and a bit of that.
Yeah, I rate the original probably an 8 or 9 out of 10 because, like you said, the nostalgia, and I don't know, The Amazing Spider-Man, I'd give it a 7 because the relationships in it were so much better, but like it's not as good of a film.
I rate both at 7 out of 10 because each one has their own strengths. Like Andrew, I keep saying he's a better Peter, but Toby's a better Spider-Man. It's like the worlds and all that. They both have their own strengths. I can't, and I try and take away the nostalgia of Andrews as well. So I say probably 7.
Cool. Thank you for watching and tune in for what we have next week. Bye bye.